Corporal Destiny Silva. I'm with the Austin Police Department Public Information Office, and you spell my name Destinysilva. At approximately 5:31 a.m. today, officers responded to a call of a male trying to break into a home located at 7606 Bethune Avenue, Side A. The female residents stated that a male was banging on her door and that he was trying to knock the door down and that the resident was trying to hold the door closed. The information further updated that this male suspect was then trying to break into the home through a window. The caller then stated that the male suspect had entered into the home, and then the final update provided was that shots were fired. APD arrived on scene at approximately 5:37 a.m. EMS also arrived on scene shortly thereafter. Once on scene, the black male suspect who attempted to enter the home was pronounced deceased at approximately 5:48 a.m. Homicide detectives and crime scene specialists arrived to the scene to process the scene and gather information. Based on information obtained during the on-scene investigation, it was determined that the male suspect attempted to break into a home at 7606 Bethune Avenue, Side A, and was shot by one of the residents in self-defense. No charges will be filed at this time. Homicide detectives are still actively investigating this incident. We are asking if anyone has any information to please call the homicide tip line 512-974-TIPS, or you can call Crime Stoppers anonymously at 512-472-TIPS. And this is being investigated as Austin's 23rd homicide this year. Any questions?
Besides the woman being inside the home, was there anyone else?
We do have those details, but that is part of the ongoing investigation, so I'm not able to release that information at this time. But what I can tell you is this was a very, very tragic incident, and one of the residents did shoot the male suspect in self-defense.
Did they know each other?
At this time, there's no indication that the residents knew the male suspect who was breaking into their home at the time the incident occurred.
Was this like a duplex type home?
Yeah, it's a residence, but there were two different sides, an A and a B. So it occurred at Side A.
Was the resident on the other side affected in any way, or were any of the neighbors?
We don't have any information on what happened to the nearby neighbors during the incidents, but to my knowledge, there was no evacuations. As you can imagine, this incident occurred very quickly and rapidly. We were getting 911 call updates as our officers were trying to get here as quick as we possibly could, because this is a very scary situation.
So he was shot inside the residence, so the self-defense comes because he had actually, instead of just knocking down the door, he had actually broken through a window and was adamant about trying to get in.
I can't provide the exact location, like where the shooting did occur, but what I can tell you is that he did enter the home. So the update that was provided by the residents that the suspect was actually in their home. And when somebody unlawfully and with force tries to enter an occupied residence, the self-defense law is very clear in the Texas Penal Code. But of course, there is a court process. The investigation still needs to be conducted fully. It's early on in the investigation, and of course, our department respects all of those processes that need to take place. And again, any type of these violent incidents that occur, they're very complex in nature, so we do appreciate everyone's patience while we do our best to fully investigate this incident.
And for the resident inside, is she okay besides the obvious trauma of the event?
We don't have reports of anyone that was physically injured, but yes, as you can imagine, any type of incident where a life is lost, it is tragic. Anything else? Thank you all.